Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, One Piece. I recently just officially caught up with the anime of One Piece. I think I'm gonna just stick with anime for right now until they finish out whatever core they're doing with Elbaf and everything right now, you know what I'm saying, with One Piece. But then I'll definitely be moving on to the manga. But I've just officially caught up on it. I started it. Yeah, I have the exact date when I started watching it. I'm about to tell y'all right now. What day is this? July 16th, 2025. My life changed. I mean, shit, it literally took me a fucking year to catch up, bro. But god damn it, I wish it was longer. Everyone says that shit. When you catch up, you just wish it was longer, bro. I know they're getting into their final saga now. You know what I'm saying? Emu just pulled up to Elbaf, like, holy shit. I'm, like, kind of loosely keeping up with the manga. I know what happens in Elbaf. I know God Valley backstory a little bit. I know Emu pulls up. That's kind of it. But, bro, this is the greatest piece of fiction ever. Ever. And I had that expectation going in, bro. Like, I wanted it to be that, and it was everything I wanted and more. I don't know, bro. I kind of just want to rant. Also, happy Cinco de Mayo. But fuck Cinco de Mayo. It is Luffy's birthday. Happy birthday, Luffy. Shout out to you, my nigga. Shout out to you, bro. Like, deadass, shout out to you, bro. Your birthday, deadass matters, bro. Like, that's how serious I take this shit. Real one. Happy birthday, bro. And happy Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little crunk. I just got off of work. But it's Cinco de Mayo. You gotta be lit. But let's get back to One Piece, bro. I mean, I can't even, like, begin to explain, like, how grand of a story, how many amazing characters they got. Like, I'm literally just gonna glaze, bro. Like, the next couple of minutes or however long I'm gonna keep this shit going, I'm gonna just be straight glazing, bro. Because it's valid glaze. Like, that's how good it is. I'm not lying. The only thing niggas talk about is how long it is. And when you finish it, every single person wishes it was longer. Like, that's how you know, bro. This shit was, hold on. Top manga sales. Each year. Like, bro, One Piece is on some fucking LeBron shit, bro. Never, god damn. Yo, relax. Fuck. Holy shit. I gotta fucking, damn. Bro, it's making me look white as hell. Alright, we're gonna go over this quick. Holy shit. Look at this fucking graph right here, bro. These are the top manga sales per year. From 2000 to 2018, bro. One Piece is number one. Except for 2015 and 2016. Or no, 2005 and 2006. Which is Nana and Death Note. Shout out Nana. That shit is a good ass fucking story. I hope they finish that bitch. That shit is good as fuck. Look at this, bro. Look at this. From 2007 to 2018, number one sold manga. And then obviously, like, when anime starts getting hella traction in the West, especially, you know what I'm saying? The new gens take over. Demon Slayer, shout out Demon Slayer. Jujutsu Kaisen, mid. Blue Lock, you know what I'm saying? And then One Piece reclaims the throne after that. That shit is crazy, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 years, bro. That's straight dominance, bro. That is straight dominance. I mean, I literally don't know what else to say, bro. Every single arc is good. Like, I don't think there was a bad arc in the series. I'm trying to think back. Like, Syrup Village with Usopp. First of all, fuck Usopp. I hate that nigga. He's going to die eventually, and then, like, everyone's gonna, like, switch up. They're gonna start loving him and shit. Maybe I will too, but, like, I don't think I will. You know what I'm saying? He's been sorry for too long. For all the fans that have been watching since 1999, like, holy shit, how did you put up with him for so long, bro? How? He has done nothing. I think he has probably, like, 3 feats in the show so far. He had that observation hockey moment. in Dressrosa when he shot the fucking like Dressrosa was like kind of like it wasn't his arc, but like that's what he did the actual most in. But he really didn't though. He like got bailed out. You know what I'm saying? People are saying he's gonna get slimed out in Elbaf. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. But like, bro, his arc, Syrup Village, is like, You know what I'm saying? I can see if people like aren't fucking with One Piece when they get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because that's obviously East Blue. That's still pre-time skip. That's before Arlong Park and everything. You know what I'm saying? When shit really starts getting good. I was honestly hooked from episode 1, but I came into it as a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew that, like I had expectations of this becoming my number 1. I was never a hater, bro, because I respected the numbers and I knew what that shit did, and I'm not gonna hate on something that I didn't watch. And so you know what I'm saying, I waited until the perfect time, and then you know last year it was just finally my time to watch it, and goddamn, like, thank you One Piece, bro. Thank you, Monkey D. Luffy. Happy birthday, my nigga. But thank you, bro. This shit is just amazing. I want to do a little tier list, you know what I'm saying? Show y'all my takes on certain arcs in the show. You know what I'm saying? Explain what I liked, what I didn't like. I'm telling you, this is going to be a full glazed yap session, bro. And I'm giving you the fucking real. I just watched it. Everything is fresh in my head, bro. This tier list that I'm about to give y'all is 100% absolute. Okay? You might argue like 1 or 2 arcs because there's some arcs that people really like that I'm not as fond of, but like this is the definitive list. 100%. Okay? Facts. Romance Dawn. That's like the very fucking beginning when they get like they don't do nothing in Romance Dawn. You know what I'm saying? But it's still the beginning of an insane story. I also think the name Romance Dawn, that's going to tie back to like what the One Piece is. Just watch, trust. Also, I guarantee you, this is my theory right here. The One Piece or Laugh Tale, whatever it is under or near Reverse Mountain. Facts. It is under or near Reverse Mountain. Facts. Tell me, hold on. Tell me, look at Reverse Mountain. Look at it. Look at it. Hold on. Can I get like a better picture? Who cares? Look at it. What is this? Oh shit. What is this? That's an X, right? X marks the spot. Fuck, nigga. You think Oda would do some crazy shit with the treasure? No. X marks the fucking spot, bro. It is in Reverse Mountain. Also, did you not think this shit was weird? Nigga, they rode waves upward. And the water was going upward. There is something wicked about Reverse Mountain. And that's the only way you can enter the Grand Line. I think they said there was other ways. You can't go through the compound, but there's like other like weird, but they never explained them. But it's Reverse Mountain. Bro, it is in Reverse Mountain. It's literally X marks the spot and then the start. You can only go to the right. Or you know what I'm saying? You see the map right here. But you can only go that way. You can only start that way, bro. It is here, bro. Trust. Or it's got something to do with Reverse Mountain. Because this, like, Reverse Mountain in general is just crazy and weird and wicked. That was the first thing we fucking saw after East Blue. You know what I'm saying? Trust this X marks the spot. Also, they have to go around the whole globe to find the One Piece. You don't think they're going to end up where they started? Think about it. Think. Come on, bro. I'm cooking. Anyway, I got Romance Dawn and B. Great start. I'm going to put Orange Town in the same thing. I'm not going to be like, bro, I'm giving y'all the realest of real, bro. Orange Town was good. You know what I'm saying? Buggy's cool. I didn't really fuck with him in the beginning, but I think later through the show, you got to appreciate him for being a troll. Like, he's just a troll. You know what I'm saying? He's a clown. That's the whole point, bro. You know, Oda loves his symbolism, bro. So him being a clown and, like, him just trolling around and then him eventually becoming a Yonko, like, by accident, it makes sense. All right? Yeah, here we go, bro. Syrup Village, bro. This shit was like a C, maybe a D. I don't know, bro. I mean, I feel like it dragged on too long. Kuro, you're like, okay. Usopp, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. It was that's kind of where it dragged. I think Syrup Village is like, what, 40 episodes? Like, I can see why people drop this every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the beginning of East Blue, that's what kind of sucks. Is like, East Blue is like it's good, but like there are parts that can lose you, and I can see why people drop it and call it shit from there on. You know what I'm saying? But like once it gets to here, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Barati, however y'all want to say it, peak. They find Sanji. This is Sanji at his absolute peak. Sanji at his absolute number one, bro. He was him. He was instantly my favorite character when we found him at Barati. Facts. All right. Also, Zoro fighting Mihawk. Tough. Them just being there. Like, also, like, the concept. You got to think of it, the concept of it. Like, a restaurant on a boat in the middle of the sea. Like, that's just fire. That's just fire. Like, I love it's the small random things that make this shit fire. And Sanji being there, we obviously learn, like, a little bit of his backstory. Not too much, though. Even though we know Oda gifted Sanji with 2 backstories. But fuck it, though. Sanji was at his peak here, man. He was so cold. He was on that shit. Shout out Don Krieg and them, you know what I'm saying? But, you know. But Baratier, bro. Definitely the best East Blue arc. And then Arlong Park was East Blue? Yeah, it was, huh? I gotta give Arlong Park an A. I'm gonna put it above Baratier. Bro, we all know the iconic part, bro. Arlong Park walk. Bro, I mean, come on, y'all. Nigga, move. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This shit is it right here. This shit is it right here, bro. Arlong Park was like that. Arlong Park was like that. Insane arc. Shout out to Nami. She was going through it. What they had to do. What Arlong was doing to her. Nigga, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. This shit was peak. Her backstory was sad. Damn, bro. This light. Shout out Johnny and Yosaka, bro. Shout out these two, bro. Shout out these two, bro. These dudes were like that, bro. I wish he reintroduced them, bro. Oda, you keep everyone in your story. Why you ain't keep them? And they was Glaze and Zoro too. Like they could have like came back for like one arc just to like help Zoro out or something. You know what I'm saying? Like. This is like one of 3 moments where Usopp is actually cold. Even though he's carried by our monster trio, he was still cold here. I don't know what episode this is. I think this is like episode 31 or like episode 41. But like, if you make it to this part and you not fucking with One Piece, there's like a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't enjoy life. That's like the only explanation. Like, look at these things. And it's old ass animation too. This is like 2001. This is 2000. Like, you feel me? They pull up and beat Arlong's ass. Good ass arc, bro. Shout out Arlong Park. Fuck Arlong. Shout out Nami. Loketown, I'm gonna give like a B. Reverse Mound is like also a B. Loketown was cool. Very sentimental. They get to see where Roger gets killed. Dragon pulls up for the first time. All that. Zoro does the sword test. I think that's a very underrated moment. Reverse Mountain, like I said, the One Piece is there, bro. Facts. I mean, what, they met Laboon? That was it. Whiskey Peak. I feel like Whiskey Peak was aight. It was aight. When Zoro and Luffy were fighting, I was like, bro. Like, this shit was pissing me off. It was a little build up. I fuck with like the introducing to Baroque works and shit, but it wasn't really all that, right? Low key the same with Reverse Mount. I'm gonna move it down a little bit. I think Low Town was a little cooler. Little Garden was cool. Very interesting story. It was cool to like see the making of the island, like the 2 big bone structures that they had. Like it was the 2 big like sea beast bones were on it, and they didn't tell you it was them until after. Obviously Dory and Broggy are boxing on there the whole time. They fighting like Mr. 3, Miss Vivi's there, Miss Golden Week, the bitch who can paint, I'm telling you, I remember these things, bro. I remember these things. I just watched it. I got that good memory. It was cool. Mr. 3, Mr. 5, Mrs. something, but she has like the weight fruit. That shit's low key broken, but she like kind of sold it. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out Little Garden. Drum Island, man. Move, Arlong Park. Drum Island, man. Tony Chopper, shout out you. Dr. Hero Look, shout out you, bro. This shit was peak. This is the first time I was getting a little emotional. This is what actually like got me emotional in this shit. I was like, oh yeah, we in for the long ride. Chopper's backstory was crazy. Dr. Hero Look is a real motherfucker, bro. And I think the concept of Drum Island was cool. Like Nami getting sick and they needed a doctor. I dead ass thought Nami was like gonna have something, bro. Like she literally was about to die. In that scene where Luffy is climbing up, because you know, like it has like those long, like those tall ass fucking mountains and shit, and Luffy's climbing up there. He's like holding Nami by, like he's holding Nami in his mouth, and he's also carrying, I think, Sanji or something, and he's like literally like crawling up the thing. You can like see his hands fucking like destroyed and shit, bro. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And the ending, bro, the fucking ending, when they're on the ship, they finally convince Usopp to come out, right? And a Dr. Hero Looks like scientific shit, and it makes the fucking mountains into cherry blossom trees. Bro, come on, bro. That shit was peak. Alabasta, S. You can't hate on Alabasta, bro. You literally cannot hate on it. The first big arc that they really had, the first shit that was really like really meant some. You know what I'm saying? It was getting built up since Whiskey Peak. So basically the start of the Grand Line is building up to Alabasta. Crocodile, Nico Robin, come on now. There was literally like three different parts of there was like three sides of a war. Like Crocodile is literally holding the strings, restricting water, making two sides fight each other when they really didn't need to. There was the Revolutionary Army in there, the regular army. They having shit framed. They making the king looking like he killed his people. Bro, that shit was crazy. You can't say that shit was not crazy. Very W arc. The ending is insane too. You know what I'm saying? When they leave and they put their hands up, show the X on their hand. You know what I'm saying? For Vivi. Peak, man. Peak. Now listen, Luffy did die in this arc. You cannot deny that. Luffy died, bro. He died. He literally got stabbed through his heart with Crocodile. That's like the number one BS plot armor moment ever. I was like, bro, what? And then he comes back and beats Crocodile because he fucking spit water on his hand. Alright, bro. I guess. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Whatever. Still a good arc though. You gotta put it in S tier. Jaya, I gotta put it in A tier. Jaya was fire. Mocktown, you know what I'm saying? The introduction to Blackbeard. And you know what I'm saying? Kind of the build up for Skypiea. S tier. Skypiea is peak. I think Skypiea will get drawn back to very soon. I think Emu and Enel have some type of connection. They have to have some type of connection. We gotta see Enel again. Even though he's like on the moon right now, he's gotta come back. We gotta see him again. Skypiea was peak. Most unique island, I think, is the best island that they have. It's literally in the sky. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. Like, when they had to take the knock-up stream to literally fly into the sky, and they're on a cloud islands and shit, and there's a piece of earth up there, and they find the golden city, and they find the bell, and they find out it's a part of Jaya. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you can't even, like, come on, bro. Foreshadowing to Gear 5 and shit, like, when they're doing the dance and shit, bro. Stop. You can't hate on Skypiea. The niggas who say skip Skypiea, fuck you, bro. You're a bitch. Skypiea is peak. How can you skip this? It's fire. They're literally on clouds, bro. Like, that shit is insane. They're in a whole different civilization. No one in the earth, like, no one on the actual land of the earth believes that it's real. The only person that said that was fucking Blackbeard. He was like, the Sky Island does exist. Like, bro, no one even knew that shit was real. But it's really a part of Giant. Like, stop. S tier. I have it above Alabasta. Facts. Long Ring, Long Land. I mean, I guess. Now it gets fucking good. Water 7 and Enies Lobby. S. I consider them both one because they like directly lead into each other. They're like the same area. They're pretty much the same thing. This is my number one arc, but I have a couple number ones. But like this is my number one arc. Water 7, I think it's the best looking island. They introduced like the most amount of characters in it for sure. They had 2 full new characters added to the crew. Well, I mean, Nico Robin joined after Alabasta, but she wasn't really a part of the crew until Water 7 and Izabel, obviously. Nico Robin and Frankie, they're both introduced. Both of their backstories are heat. Nico Robin's backstory made me cry like 3 times, bro. 3 times. That shit was sad as fuck, bro. You getting your whole island wiped out? You have to pretend like you don't know. Your mom was trying to pretend like she doesn't know you when she finally comes back. She's never even seen her mom before. And she comes back, and then she gets killed, and the whole island gets wiped. Bro. That shit was crazy. Shout out O'Hara, bro. Shout out Nico Robin, bro. Water 7 was insane. Very crazy arc. I knew Rob Lucci was a bad guy, but I didn't know the rest of the workers like on the ships. I didn't know the rest of them were gonna be bad too. They were all spies. Every single one of them. Except for Paulie. Shout out my nigga Paulie, bro. But like, bro, how were they all spies? I did not see that coming, bro. Shout out this dude, bro. He actually stayed down. He was a real one. Bro, the person who surprised me the most was this girl. She was literally the right hand of Iceberg, and you switched on him? You switched on him? This caught me off guard. I was like, what? This bad bitch? You really switched on Iceberg? This dude, Iceberg had no one. Bro, they all switched up. When they pulled to Annie's lobby, you already know what happens there. I want to live. All of that. You know what I'm saying? I think what really puts the icing on the cake for Annie's lobby is when they beat not Poochie. I'm talking about JoJo's. What the fuck? They beat Rob Lucci. They beat Spandam. Fuck that nigga Spandam, bro. Fuck you, bro. He's like in my top 3 most hated characters. He was like dragging Nico Robin up the stairs of Annie's lobby by her hair. Nigga, I wanted to... Boy, stop. But at the end, when they all, like, Annie's lobby's collapsing and they all jump off and they get caught by the Going Merry, bro. After they already abandoned it, man. I did cry. I did cry when they said goodbye to the Going Merry. Yes, I cried at a ship. Yes, it was that deep. Yes, that shit was peak. Top 1. Water 7, Annie's lobby. Top 1. Post Annie's lobby. The fuck did they do in that? Nothing. I think Garp pulled up. We found out he was his grandpa. That was it. Thriller Bark. Thriller Bark was underrated. I give it like a B tier. It was low-key like a Zoro arc. You know what I'm saying? He had his moment at the end. Obviously, he took all the pain of Luffy and shit. Shout out Brook. That panties gimmick that he has, that shit is fucking ass. Oh, to get rid of that shit, bro. Brook would be like, he's still cold. Like, Brook is cold as hell. He comes clutch in the later arcs. But like, that shit where you just ask for every girl's panty, like, bro. Come on, bro. Thriller Bark was still cool. Shout out Kuma for pulling up there. I fuck with Kuma heavy. We're gonna get into that a little later. I like how it was like all like Halloween nightmare themed. You know what I'm saying? I like how every island has its own theme. Like Alabasta was desert. Skypiea was like one of one fucking Sky Island. Water 7 is like Venice. You know what I'm saying? Thriller Bark was like some Halloween type of shit. So I thought it was cool. Sabaody or Sabadi or Sabandi, Shabandi, how the fuck y'all say it, bro? S tier, bro. S tier. The first time the Straw Hats really took an L. Like, this was their first, like, legit L, bro. And this is the first time, because I had a lot of shit spoiled for me in One Piece. Sabaody, I did not know what was going to happen. I did not know that shit was going to happen. Hold on. I didn't know that shit was going to happen, bro. They announced the worst generation, W. They announced motherfucking Autumn characters, Rayleigh, W. Right? Kuma pulls up and fucking sends them gone. Kizaru pulls up. He's cold. Also, Kizaru pulls up and Akainu pulls up in he pulls up in Long Rain Long Night and Water 7 and he's always shout out to not Akainu. What the fuck? Why would I say Akainu? Aokiji. Shout out Aokiji. For a little bit though. I got a bone to pick with him though. Sabaody though. Kizaru pulls up Borsalino. Right? Worst generation. Law introduction. Come on, bro. I was really dumbfounded when I saw Law. Not only is he cold as hell, but I did not know what the fuck his ability was. I knew he was broken, bro. Not broken, but I was like, his fruit is broken. Like when he was there and he just puts that bubble up and just cuts everyone in half and is holding niggas' heads and like, bro, his introduction was crazy. Cade had a pretty cool introduction too, but like he got overshadowed by Law. Like, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? He got overshadowed by Law. Luffy's punch against the Celestial Draft, bro. Sabaody was just peak, bro. That was some shit where like it takes it to another level, and then like taking an L at the end of it is what like really elevates One Piece. Like I think this like Sabaody is where it really gets going. Like obviously after Water 7 Enies Lobby, you get the lore, you get the emotion, but Sabaody is like, this shit is real. Like they really in the Grand Line. They really about to enter the new world. That shit was crazy. Amazon Lily, mid. Shout out Boa Hancock. She's bad, I guess. That's all that happened. Impel Down. Good. I grew to love Impel Down. Lots of shit happened. Shout out Magellan. That dude is broken. Shout out Bon Clay. You're definitely dead. Shout out you though. R.I.P. Shout out Ivankov. You literally saved Luffy. Also, Luffy died again in this arc. That's 2 deaths, bro. He died to Magellan, bro. He got bailed out by a hormone fruit. I guess, bro. I guess. But he literally died. Magellan is OP too. Like, that dude is OP. I hope we see him again in the show. Crocodile reintroduction. Jinbei. They trying to get Ace and shit because we know Ace got packed up by Blackbeard, Mr. Offscreen himself. Alright. Marineford. Niggas not gonna like this, bro. I got it in like the bottom of S, bro. Like I knew Ace was gonna die coming into it. I already knew. Even with knowing that, it was a very good arc. I didn't know Whitebeard died. I didn't know Blackbeard pulled up. I didn't know the accounts of the war. It was just like it was like some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Like everyone is here. Like literally everyone was there. And everyone was just boxing. There was a lot of shit that was like, I don't know. I feel like it was just so much. It's obviously a huge war arc. I think Whitebeard really shined. Shout out Marco. That was like his introduction. He is cold as hell. Ace, you know what I'm saying? He had his moments, but RIP. Shanks pulled up at the end. Jinbei really clutched up in this arc. So did like Boa Hancock. Blackbeard obviously playing strategic, pulled up late, took Whitebeard's fruit. But I got Marineford, like I don't got it that high in S tier. Like I'll put it above Skypiea. But I'm not putting it above Sabaody. I'm not putting it above Water 7 Enies Lobby. I'm not putting it above those, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a great arc, but it's just like everyone's there boxing. You know what I'm saying? Whitebeard really has like the full pull, like his whole like character arc and you know what I'm saying, all that shit. Post-war, this is like Ace Sabo Luffy lore. I fuck with this. I think this was cool. I thought it was fire. I'll put it at the top of B. Return to Sabaody, they didn't do shit. It was like 2 episodes. Fishman Island, I'm sorry, I gotta put it in C. I thought there was good moments though. I think people overhate it, and people were saying it's the worst. It's not the worst arc. Like Syrup Village exists, right? But I thought Shirahoshi's mom, her little thing was pretty cool. Fisher Tiger, like come on, y'all can't say that wasn't. They had Noah's Ark in it, like come on, you can't say that wasn't cool. I think Hody Jones was a bad villain though. Facts, he was just boring. Fisher Apple is still cool though. Luffy, we see him use Ace's like red rock move. Like he kind of learns like the fire shit. You know what I'm saying? Sanji lost all of his aura. Gone. This is where like his shit was started out. I think pre-time skip Sanji is like literally #1 character. And then after it just goes down and down and down and down and down. Except for obviously a little later. Punk Hazard, underrated. Fire arc. Law goes crazy, bro. This is like Law's arc for real. Also, Caesar Clown, fuck you. He's literally feeding opioids to kids. Yeah. Like, what? I also think the concept of Akainu and Aokiji fighting on this island and then making it like fully deserted is fire. Like they make it half ice, half ice. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. But like this is really Law's arc. Like Law is like shining in this arc because it obviously leads straight into Dressrosa, which is in S tier. Easily, bro. Story is too grand. Doflamingo is like the most villainous and best villain. I don't know, like best villain, but he's like the most villain in the whole show. That nigga is evil, and he was evil from birth. Obviously, Celestial Dragon. His pops doesn't want to be one. They get fucking shit on when they come down to the regular world. He ends up killing his fucking dad, and like it's just evil from a jit, bro. He's evil from a fucking jit. He's running a slave industry. He's also exporting illegal goods and guns and arms to everyone in the world. Like, he's quite literally the underworld. And he's cold, too. He's cold. He's cold. He got that mink coat. Y'all ain't never seen no one pull off that coat before like him, bro. They didn't pull off that shit like him, bro. He was like that. Toy Soldier and Rebecca backstory was crazy. That shit was sad as fuck. Also, it was only half of the crew in this, too. Like, you have to realize, like, Sanji, Nami, Chopper, Brooke, like they weren't there. It was only like Luffy, Zoro, Nico, Robin. So I think it was fire. I mean, the fact that Zoro and Nico, Robin were there automatically made it super, super good. But it was such a crazy arc. Luffy and Law against Doflamingo was insane. All the other characters that they kind of added into. Sabo coming back was crazy. Fujitora pulling up. Like, that shit was all insane. I thought it was all insane. And like, they really were losing too. Like, Doflamingo deadass destroyed the entire island, like, to the very end. Like, they were about, like, they barely won. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty crazy. I think that shit was insane. Zoe. I mean, Zoe was alright. Pull up, show the minx. They find the red poneglyph and shit like that. They meet all of them. Whole Cake Island, man. Whole Cake Island. S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. S tier. This was insane. Sanji was low-key an all-time low for me before we got to Whole Cake, of course. He was selling for the past like 8 arcs, bro. His gimmick of just liking girls. That I was getting sick of it, bro. I was sick of it. But goddamn, did Whole Cake Island redeem him, bro. And did it explain shit too. He gets his second backstory, and that shit is insane, bro. Bro. Oh my god. Whole Cake was so peak. Whole Cake was so peak. It was all Sanji pretty much, and really Luffy too. That Sanji versus Luffy fight was crazy. Luffy not throwing a single punch while Sanji beats his ass. Like, bro, come on, bro. And when Sanji's leaving, and Luffy's like, I can't become king of the pirates without you. Bruh. Bruh. Peak. Peak. Luffy versus Katakuri, that's still the best fight in the show. Still the number 1 fight. You know what I'm saying? Or like tied for number 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was peak. I mean, like, they were in desperation mode. First, Yonko, they're actually going against. Big Mom, by the way, you are sorry as shit. You have a broken ass fruit and you are sorry as shit, bro. She is so sorry. She is the worst Yonko ever. Her and Buggy as Yonko, I think, are close, bro. Okay, like, obviously not in strength-wise, but, like, bro, she is sorry, bro. She is so sorry. She let too much shit slide. She had too many, like, weaknesses that weren't weak. Like, bro, no, I'm sorry. She was sorry. Big Mom is sorry. Whole Cake Island was still lit, though. Katakuri carried the Big Mom family, the rest of them. Shout out to Smoothie. She was bad. Shout out to Pero Sparrow. I think his fruit was pretty broken, too. But Whole Cake was crazy. Another rescue arc. Bro, they don't miss with the rescue arcs, bro. Enies Lobby, Whole Cake Island. They don't miss. Sanji's second backstory was crazy. I still don't know why they put that fucking metal cage on his head. What did that do? What did that do? And they, like, closed off one of his... Like, what did that do? No, bro, hold on. I can't spell. What does this do? Why? Why? Nigga, they put him in jail in the bottom of the fucking island because he was feeding rats and being nice to people. What? Fuck his family. Fuck Vince Smoke Judge. Fuck, all 3 of his brothers. What were they? It was, Ichiji, Niji, and Yonji. Fuck all of y'all. Reiju, who was his sister, she was like, you know what I'm saying? She was cool. She wasn't fully evil, but she still like let Sanji go through all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like mixed feelings about her, but she was better than the rest of them. But why are we doing this to him, bro? Why? His mom dies and this nigga is locked in a basement. His like, why is his mouth locked? But he like, bro, that shit pissed me off, bro. That shit really pissed me off. W arc, man. W arc. Reverie, I gotta give Reverie an A. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Reverie was crazy. We see Emu for the first time. Everyone's linking up there. Revolutionary Army pulls up. They're going crazy. I think Reverie was pretty lit. And it was super, super short too, but I think it was like very like impactful. So Reverie definitely up there. First time we see Mary Joie, because like Mary Joie is like so foreign throughout the entire thing. You don't know anything about it. You just know it's like the Holy Land. That's it. But the fact that they actually show people going to it and shit, that's just foul. Right? Wano! Wano! Why y'all put Wano S, bro? You can't say... My bad. You can't say Wano is not S tier, bro. It can't, like, you literally cannot say it's not. It is too cumulative. This is like, Wano is like the final test of the semester, bro. Everything you learn, all of post time skip, is all applying to Wano. Nigga, Wano starts getting built up from Punk Hazard. We meet Kinemon and fucking Momonosuke in Punk Hazard, bro. And it slowly builds up to Wano. This is like the biggest arc in the show. This shit is 200 something fucking chapters. It's 200 fucking episodes. This shit was crazy. There's 3 parts of it, right? There's like the introduction of Wano. There's part 2 when Luffy's in jail. And then there's the Onigashima, right? All of them are crazy. All of them. When they first get to Wano and Kaido blitzes them, holy shit. First of all, let's talk about Kaido, bro. Most aura villain maybe ever. He is insane. Now listen, he's a bitch and he's a villain, but you can't not glaze him, bro. He's him. When they introduced him and he was jumping off the Sky Island trying to kill himself and he didn't die, and then just blitzed Kid, Hawkins, and Scratchman Apu. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He's got the dragon fruit, or I think it's like a snake technically. He just like fucking nukes place, like his fucking fire breath bomb just like nuked Odin's castle just cause. He just be drunk all the time doing whatever the fuck he wants, like, bro. And he's the strongest creature on Earth. Guys, like, what else do I have to say? Wano was like that. Odin's backstory, you already saw my video. If you haven't, check it out. My video on Kozuki Odin. He is him. That backstory was crazy. We see a bunch of stuff of Whitebeard and Roger. Insane, crazy backstories. Big Mom, bitch ass, pulls up to Wano, teams up with Kaido. It is 2 emperors. Roof piece, when they're all on the roof and fighting, insane. Episode 10-15, perfect. Like, bro, Wano, it just stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks. It just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. Gear 5, come on. That's what I'm saying. That's like the other top 2 fight is Luffy versus Kaido after Luffy goes Gear 5, which is crazy. Now listen, Kaido does literally kill Luffy. This is Luffy's 3rd death in the show. Luffy dies before he goes Gear 5, but he like had to, whatever. First of all, let's talk about Gear 5. I knew Gear 5 was happening. I remember in high school, my homies was freaking out about it when that chapter dropped. I was like, oh shit, no, that's crazy. I had no idea what it meant, right? It is crazy. This nigga is bouncing off of lightning. He's doing jump rope with Kaido. What the fuck? This is the coolest transformation I've maybe ever seen. Gear 5 is sick, bro. It is sick, right? Wano is too cumulative. You can't hate on it. It's S tier. It's in my top 1 arcs. Water 7 Enies is number 1. Wano is also number 1. And you know what else is number 1? Egghead. Oh my gosh, bro. Egghead. I didn't make a video on Bartholomew Kuma. I should have, but I was going through like finals and shit, so I didn't do it. Egghead Island, bro. Peak arc, bro. This might be my overall number 1. But I'm going to just keep them all here at the same. These are all number 1. But like, dude, Egghead was so fire, bro. Everyone is still pulling up. We obviously know Kuma and Bonnie, their backstory. But also seeing other shit. Garp going to rescue Kobe from Hachinose. with the Blackbeard pirates and all them. What's his name? Kuzan versus Garp was tough. Their little backstory was tough. Rob Lucci pulls up again. Luffy blitzes him. That shit made me so happy. Zoro ended up fighting Lucci and still won. Like, Lucci, you lost to the #1 and the #2 nigga. Retire, bro. Retire. All of the Vegapunks were cool. They were all tough. Shaka, I wish you didn't die so early, bro. I didn't believe that you died for real. Because, you know, Oda don't kill no one off. So I was a little, like, skeptical. But then I was like, damn, he really is gone. The 5 elders pulling up. Kizaru pulling up. Kizaru's whole story with Vegapunk and Bartholomew and with Kuma and like all that like that shit was like deep rooted lore. We get a little bit of God Valley, you know what I'm saying? Obviously Vegapunk's message to the world after he gets killed by Kizaru, which is like, bro, Oda, you didn't have to do that, bro. You didn't have to make Kizaru kill him, bro, but like it fit and that shit was sad. Yes, I cried to Kuma's backstory. Come on. I mean, who didn't, bro? Who didn't? Pete. But hey, man. This is the list right here. I obviously haven't gone through Elbaf yet. My top 1 arcs, they're all tied. Water 7 Enies Lobby, Wano, Egghead. Then it's Whole Cake, Dressrosa, Sabaody, Marineford, Skypiea, Alabasta. They're all kind of interchangeable. And you see the rest, bro. That's valid. This is a good list. This is a valid list. Now listen. Let me give you all the best characters, bro. Let me give you all the best characters. I'm only finna rate real niggas. I give Ace an A. It's not too bad of a character. Actually, no. Let me just do the Straw Hats. I need to write the Straw Hats. Chopper A. They're all gonna be A or S, but we're just gonna like see like where exactly they're placed. Jinbei, you can be an A. Motherfucking Goat. Goat #1. What the fuck? Move out here. Goat. Goat #2. Low-key Sanji was the 3, and he moved up to 1 for a little bit, and then moved out to like I don't know. He's like he fluctuates so much, bro. So I can't really keep him up there. I gotta give Nico Robin. Shit. Nico Robin. Hey. Facts. She is too bad. And she is too well written too. You can't say it. Like, she's smart as shit. Where's Sanji at? Oh, I literally have my cursor on it. I ought to put Sanji after this. Now I'm gonna just go like in general favorite characters. Where's Odin? My nigga Odin, bro. Odin is for show in my top 5. He's gotta be there. Odin's for show gotta be there. You know who else gotta be there? I gotta give it to Kaido, bro. He's too cold, bro. Kaido is too cold, bro. He is too cold. After Kaido, though, why is Virgo here? Get the fuck out of here. Let's just get this out of the way. Usopp, you and D's here. Fuck off my screen. Oh, Kuma, bro. Kuma has to be in here. These are like the S tier characters, I ain't gonna lie. Low-key, 4 through 6. These are all interchangeable. Who's another character that like deserves S tier? Like S tier. I gotta give Nami A tier. Shout out Nami, man. Jesus Burgess? Come on, bro. Frankie. Shout out Frankie, man. He kind of fell off after Water 7, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was like so peak in Water 7, like his backstory and like his vibe. But then once he went like full robot, he like doesn't really do much anymore. Like they kind of associate him with the ship too much. You know what I'm saying? Even his bounty is literally a picture of the Sunny. But it's like, come on, bro. You gotta like, we need something, bro. Whitebeard, I gotta give Whitebeard a S tier, bro. He's goated. He is too goated. I don't know who else. I don't want to like rate everyone too crazy. I'm gonna give Law S tier. He's goated. Absolutely goated. I'm gonna just like rank the characters I really fuck with. Like Katakuri, I'll give it A. When they showed him like eating the like his like donut shit and his mouth being bad, that ruined him, bro. Absolutely ruined him. Y'all built him with this crazy aura, and the fact that his shit is like kind of weird, and he has to like eat the donuts, and he's scared. Like, bro, come on, bro. Still very cool, but like I got the niggas on top or on top for a reason. Brooke, shout out Brooke. Shanks is cool. I'm not gonna like rate him too high though. I don't know if there's anyone else like I want to rate. You feel me? Sabo, bro. Let's talk about Sabo. Underrated. People be hating him. He is like a self-insert, like OC, whatever niggas refer to him as a character. He's kind of just put in, but he's still very cool. Like, let's not forget in Dressrosa, he pulls up. First of all, just pulls up, gets Ace's fruit, eats it, and fights an admiral 10 minutes later, and he stalemates him, bro. He just got a devil fruit, and he's using it and literally stalemating Fujitora, an admiral, bro. You can't give him props, bro. Let's stop, bro. Let's stop. I don't care if he forgot shit for 10 years, bro. He pulled up, got a fruit, fought an admiral, stalemated, and fucking dipped out. Like it was nothing, bro. Come on, bro. He scales, bro. He fucking scales. I think that's like the only shit he's basically done. Except for obviously he raided fucking Mary Joie, and then they literally nuked Lelouch because of him. But, bro, come on. Who else, bro? Mihawk and Shanks. I haven't seen enough. Roger. I mean, how high can you put Roger? Baby 5. Or no. Senor Pink. Great backstory. Blackbeard, we know who you are. This dude. Fuck you. Yamato is cool. Rayleigh's cool. Kizaru is cool. Pretty well written character. Hiruluk is obviously goated. Corazon, Crocodile, Doflamingo, come on. Dragon, do something. Enel is fire. Now that's low key it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like these are like definitely like top characters to me in the show. Obviously, I just put all the Straw Hats in there, unless I forgot someone. But nah, I don't think I did. But bro, this is it right here. Hey man, shout out to One Piece, bro. Really changed my life. I'm excited to see what comes. Listen, heed my warning, and listen to this. The One Piece has something to do with Reverse Mountain. Usopp is gonna die, or something crazy is going to happen to him very soon. Chopper will awaken his fruit. He has a human fruit. That shit will awaken, bro. He will do some crazy shit. How else do you think he's gonna make medicine to solve the world? He is gonna be the medicine. Chopper. Stocks on Chopper. Mihawk is related to Emu. I'm gonna say that right now. Mihawk is somehow related to them niggas. Somehow he's about to come in crazy. Maybe he was an old holy knight, or he's a descendant of Narona Emu. He's in one of the 20 families. Something, bro. Mihawk is part of them. Because we've seen his sword. His sword is fucking insane. No sword looks like that. I'm pretty sure Emu just used a move that Mihawk has used before. Like in literally the most recent chapter. Like literally last week that shit just came out. And it was the same move Mihawk used. I got stocks on Mihawk. I got stocks on Chopper. I got predictions on Reverse Mountain being something. And I got predictions on Usopp just getting fucked. He's gonna get fucked over. Other than that, bro, One Piece, thank you very much. Thank you. Just thank you. I give it a 12 out of 10. I recommend it to literally every single person. It's the modern Odyssey. It literally tells the truth of this world that people don't want to say. Corruption, evil, aura. Like bro, facts. And I mean, yeah, man. I don't know what else I need to rant about. It's been long enough. One Piece. Thank you. Arigato.